this is the Sophia Rothschild show, and I'm coming to you from my office, nice business office. Today I want to briefly discuss the Earth and its rotation, and I'm going to use this globe as my source. When viewed from the North Pole, which is up here, the Earth rotates counterclockwise, and it do so at 1,000 miles an hour, and it takes about 24 hours to complete, approximately close to 24 hours, about there, to complete one rotation. The side facing the sun is going to be daylight, and the other side is going to be the night side. Okay? It also travels around the sun. So it rotates on its axis 1,000 miles an hour, and it goes around the sun at approximately 67,000 miles an hour. We don't feel it because it's a very large object, and we all move at the same speed. Okay. Now, when we look at the world, we look at space. We think space is empty. No, space is not empty. It has very minute subatomic particles. We may not be able to see them, but there is no such thing as an empty space. So what happens is the Earth, being a massive object, creates a distortion, or better yet, a depression in the fabric of space. And by doing that, we on the Earth feel the effects of gravity, as we're basically in a controlled fall toward the center of the Earth. The Earth, which goes around a much larger object called the Sun, is in a controlled fall towards the Sun. And the Moon, which goes around the Earth, goes around the Earth in a controlled fall around the Earth. And to do that, it has to have speed. So understand this: space is not empty, and nothing in space is stationary. The Earth moves, the Sun moves, and the Moon moves. All rotate and all move around each other at appropriate speeds. And so the Moon is in a control fall around the Earth is in a control fall around the Sun. Why? Because the Earth creates a depression in the fabric of space and time. And that depression in the fabric of space and time creates a well, which causes the Moon to go around the Moon to be in a control fall around the Earth. The Sun creates a much larger depression in the fabric of space, and so the Earth is in the control fall around the Sun. It goes around the Sun 67,000 miles an hour approximately, and it rotates in its axis counterclockwise when viewed from the North Pole at about 1,000 miles an hour. We don't feel the effects, because it's a very massive object. Also, when we speak of weight is basically the effect of gravity on an object. For example, on planet Earth, I may weigh 190 pounds, but on the Moon, which has less gravity, I would weigh much less. And so on Mars, I would weigh much less. Okay. And so, in a nutshell, the Moon goes around the Earth at a certain speed. The Earth rotates in its axis, and when you look from the North Pole looking down, it goes counterclockwise at 1,000 miles an hour, and the Sun, we pretty much, and it goes around the Sun at about 67,000 miles an hour, and the Sun in turn goes around the galaxy, and which in turn goes around the universe. So nothing stays still, and there is no such thing as empty space. There is subatomic structure there, there are minute particles there. And so in essence, what the Earth is doing is it creates a depression in the fabric of space, which creates a well, and so the moon is in a control fall around the Earth as it goes around the Earth. The Earth is in a control fall around the sun as it travels around the sun and rotates in its axis, and the sun goes around the galaxy. So nothing stays still, everything is dynamic. Alright? Thank you so much for taking the time to watch a brief video from my office, and say hello to my